Hi everyone and welcome to 4J Media Live for April 19th, 2019. Today we're going to be talking about how to get started with Google Keep. So let's jump right into it and check out Google Keep. Okay, so we're inside of my Gmail account here, and you can see that I already had the little tab open here, but I'm going to close that out just for a second. This is a brand new Gmail account that I created a few days ago, and you can see I only have 10% progress here, but I want to show you a specific application that is inside of Gmail. It's called Google Keep, and it's also available on any Android device. They have Google Keep as the default, and you can download it if it's not. But it is a great application for task management or goals or just lists in general. You can create a lot of cool things with it. So let me go into it right now and just show you kind of some of the things that you can do with Google Keep. So you can see here that I made a list already. Take a note, and I'm going to type in 03, and let's say go swimming, so that I remember to go swimming. Okay, and if you hit done, now it's at the top of the list. Okay, now if we go here and we click on new list, let's do 01 projects. Okay, and then hit done. Now we have a list, a new list. Okay, now you can delete this if you go to menu and delete. Same with here, you can delete. Now, so this is kind of a add-on to Gmail by default, because this is the new Gmail that they've updated. And what's nice about this is you can work inside your email and then make notes right here. The other great thing about this is that this syncs up with your phone. So if you're using Android or iPhone, I believe it works on too, and you download the Google Keep app, it will sync up with your account. So for example, my account is jwerner@4jmedia.com. So if I logged into that account, it would sync up and it would show me 01 here, 02 here. Okay, now let's open up the new tab and let's take a look at the full application of Google Keep. Because like I said, this is great for working inside of Gmail, because what it does is it gives you the ability to be able to edit documents or make notes right here. And it's called Keep. It's called Google Keep, but it's really Google Keep Notes. So it's really a note-taking application, which is fantastic. And I think it's great. So let me open this up. And now you can see it's kind of a card view instead of a list view. You can change that to list view by clicking here. So now it changes it to a list view. And if you go back here, it's actually a grid view, not a card view. And what it does is when you make a new note, so let's make a new note here. We'll go at 03 here, and then we'll do, this is a note, this is a note. Okay, and we'll hit close. What that's going to do is it gives you the ability to move it around. Got it. Close. It's going to give you the ability to move it left to right. So we're going to close that. And what we can do is we can type in 04 here. And then we just do, the numbers. Okay, and then hit close. And then do 05 here, and then numbers again. And the reason why I'm doing this is to show you that it has a lot of depth to it, and you can add a lot of notes. Let's do this here, and then do numbers again. And this should kick it to the next row. Let me see if it does it. Okay, it hasn't done it yet, but let's see if I can get it to go to the next row. So let's do 07 here, and then we'll tab down and I'll type in some more numbers. And here's the other thing too. I'm going to add to what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to do this first, and then, so there you go. So now it bumped it down, which is what I wanted it to do all along. So I can drag this down here. Okay. I can close that. So you can change the color. So, oh, that's kind of cool. Let's make that purple. So let's say that you color code something. You can change the color. And so I'll give you an example. For the projects that I work on for 4J Media, I have a color code for blogs, I have a color code for webcasts, and I have a color code for podcasts. So each project is a different color, so I know which ones I'm working on. So I'm going to close that, and let's see here. I'm going to put this up here, right there. Note taking is very important to me because especially when people come to me and ask me questions at work, they say, hey, can you do this? And I need to make a note so I remember. It's very important to have a good note-keeping area. So that's what I focus on, is that. And this is a great way to show you an example of Google Keep. And what it does is you can, like I said, you can leave this in grid or you can put it in list view. And what that will do is it'll make it more organized. And so then you can really see what's what and where it is and why. And then you can make a new list, new note with an image. So for example, let's just grab my new logo that I'm going to be using soon. Let's do this one. And you can write in text right here. So I'll hit close. So that's really cool. I'll delete the note for now. But it gives you the ability to, look at it in two different views. And like I said, I really like this view because then I can see, okay, these are my top priorities. And then this is the second row of priorities. So not only can you add colors, but you can collaborate. So let's say that you wanted to email somebody. So I could collaborate with my own email through joshwarner85@gmail or a different email address. You can also do the color, which I showed you. You can add an image, you can archive it, and you can click on more. So we can delete the note, add a label, make a copy, show checkboxes, copy to Google Docs. And then you can remind me. Okay, so you can set a lot of different reminders. So I'm going to set a reminder, and let's pick a date and a time. So let's do tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It's going to remind me, okay, about this note. This one, I want to get a reminder for Sunday at 4 o'clock. Okay, and then this one, I want a reminder for Monday at 4 o'clock. Okay, and then this one will be Tuesday at 4 o'clock. So let's do Tuesday the 23rd at 4 o'clock. So now when I go to reminders, it's going to show me just the reminders and nothing else. And so this separates that based on the reminder. Okay. Now if I archive one of these, so let me go back to the notes real quick. I'm going to archive this one. Okay. So let me click more. Actually, no, it's right here. So if I click this archive, okay, I'm going to archive that. I'm going to archive this one and archive that one. So now when I click on archive, these are all on the archive. And so you can unarchive it. Okay, so let's do that with this one. We can do edit labels. So let's do projects. Okay, and I'll hit done. Okay, so let's go to projects. Now there's nothing in here, but I can go to my notes, and the one that I archived, number 5 here, I can give this a label. So let's go here and add label. So let's do projects. So I'll hit close, and now when I go to projects, it's there. So what this does is it gives you the ability to write a note and then add a label to it, and you can, let's do, for example, we'll do blog. Okay, so when I'm going to write a new blog, I'll put it in there. So let me hit done. And now when I go to notes, I can go here and I can go add label, blog. And now you can see I have a reminder for the 23rd of April at 4 o'clock, and it's in the blog label. So it's right here. So I know exactly where to look. So it just gives you a lot of abilities to add things to certain areas so you can really organize and categorize things, and it just makes it really easy. So let me delete these real quick. Delete that one, delete this one, delete that one, delete this one, and delete that one. So that's how you get started with Google Keep. Google Keep is a great application, and it makes it really easy to work with your phone, a tablet, any kind of device that you're running. It makes it extremely easy to use. So I really appreciate you watching here today, and thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.